Hello, familia. Welcome back to a brand new season. This week, we are talking all about birthdays.
Ooh, birthdays.
Let's get into it. Hey, Enzo. Oh, this is probably too long for a voice note.
Hey, Claire. I know. Save it for the podcast.
Your space for an unfiltered and candid conversation.
Skip the small talk and dive in deep. Hello, familia.
Hello. We're back.
New season, actually. Oh, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in or streaming
coming
or whatever.
Back.
Coming back.
Listening.
This is like
watching.
a micro season. So basically, we didn't want to go for like a summer break.
Yeah.
It's gonna be too long, so you're gonna miss us, right?
Too long for a summer break.
Too long for a summer break. So basically, we're doing like a micro season.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be 4 episodes instead of 8.
4 episodes, but we've got something special.
Oh yeah,
coming
we got something
in between.
Coming in between. So
we
it's
will
not gonna be
see.
that. We always give you more and more.
It might have been out by now, but we'll see. Oh yeah, by the time we'll see. But there's going to be lots. We're also going to be doing a bunch of lives over on our Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram and also TikTok, please give us a follow there.
We're going to be popping here and there many times during this month. So
you won't miss us.
You won't miss us, clearly. Yeah.
So we're actually starting a new segment on the podcast.
Okay,
so
I'm excited about this.
It's called Guess That Tune.
Guess that tune.
I just came up with that.
It's like guess that tune.
Guess that tune or guess that hum.
Guess that hum.
Guess that hum.
That. It has
so one of us is going to hum a song and the other one is going to guess it. As it's my secret topic of the week.
Absolutely no reason.
For no reason. We're going to see how it lands. So it's my week, so I'm going to hum the honor of doing this, being the first.
How many chances I have to guess?
3.
Okay. What if you're really bad hummer? Well, anyway,
okay. Oh, I've got one.
Oh, okay. 3. I got 3 chances. Okay. Start.
Okay. Ready?
Okay. In the live on Dutch.
Well done, love. That was instant. It was One Dutch by Charlie.
Maybe you're a really good hummer.
Thank you.
Maybe I have a really good ear.
Thank you. I mean, we love Charlie.
That was
also, that was a good one, but that was
a good one. Next time, we're going to do like something very like niche.
Exactly.
Like a Beethoven or release orchestra piece. Anyway, that was
very
fun.
well done, love.
Very well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for just such an uplifting song.
You're welcome.
To start the
so
episode.
Summary. Well, it's my topic this week.
Oh yeah.
So let's get into it. Okay, cool. My topic. So this is a really random one, I feel. I suspect that we might have the same view on this, but I don't know. Maybe it will be controversial. This was based off of a conversation that I had with a very close friend of mine called Emma.
Okay. Hi, Emma.
Hello, Emma. So I want to talk about birthdays.
Okay.
And why some people love them, why some people hate them. We're going to get into it a little bit about the psychology of birthdays.
Oh, that's interesting.
Also, birthdays in different cultures. I felt like that could be interesting to explore.
All right.
Maybe a little bit about like the economy of birthdays if we're feeling fancy and...
I like this. Birthdays. Wow. I mean, I think... we do share the same views and many things on this, definitely, I will say. But I think, especially because we're Sagittarius and we love a party and we love like a celebration, I think for us birthdays are like so important. Like,
totally.
I mean, I'm not talking about all Sagittarius in the world, but maybe most of the ones that we know. You know, we do. I think if you're a person that likes parties, celebration, and being surrounded by people that you love, I think birthdays are great for that. But I have to say, like, I feel like as we get older, or as I'm getting older, I can find them to be sometimes a bit more challenging, especially on the planning side of it.
Ooh.
It can be quite stressful, I think. So I can see why other people may be a bit put off by birthdays.
That's interesting. So Emma's thoughts are very interesting on birthdays. So she said that she can let the day go by without too much attention.
Oh, wow, okay.
She doesn't mean that she doesn't like to kind of like celebrate it, but she basically gave the example of her 25th. Which I actually went to, and it was at Pergola. I literally gasped when she said that she didn't enjoy it. I was like, because I remember that birthday and I loved it. But obviously she said that it was kind of like she doesn't like to be the centre of attention.
Okay, yeah.
It's a lot of planning that you kind of said. And also something interesting that she said, which I think is true for most of us. that she has a lot of different friendship groups
And
and merging them together. And then
yeah.
she just said that she was so worried about everybody else having a fun time that she didn't have a fun time.
Which is, I get it.
And yeah, she said her perfect birthday would be a weekend away by the coast with her boyfriend, lovely fancy hotel.
Cute.
Not acknowledging it, but not having an audience is what she said. And she also touched on the element of getting older, because now we're in our 30s. It's kind of that reminder. So I thought that was so interesting. I think it's interesting because Emma and I are really similar, but that's something we really don't agree on.
Okay.
Because I love birthdays. I absolutely love them for myself and for other people. I think I definitely enjoy other people's birthdays more than my own now.
A bit less of a stress, of course.
It is.
I find it like, I think what you say about like being the center of attention, even though like when I celebrate my birthday, I don't feel like, oh, I'm a king today and everyone's going to come at me and like give me love and respect or something. I don't see it like that. I just see it like a space of like celebration with people that I love. But I do understand like maybe if you are maybe more introvert or more shy, or you don't really want to be in the center of the attention, it could be a lot, because it's like everyone. I mean, if you think about birthdays, it's a bit strange that everyone comes to you and they talk to you in a different way. They're like, happy birthday.
It's
and there's like more hugs, more kisses.
You're
it's like
right.
high-pitched voices.
And they're being super nice.
They're being super nice. Like, you know, like everyone like puts acting in weird way when it's your birthday. Obviously, most of the time, it comes from a good place, hopefully. But it becomes like a thing. Like
it's true.
So it makes sense that she may say like, oh, maybe for some people it's better to just kind of like not make it like a thing. So it can be just naturally flowing and not that much of like
more kind of low key kind of vibes.
Interesting,
I read this really interesting article on Refinery 29. I'm going to link it below. Cool, but it was talking about birthday depression.
Okay.
So
I cannot relate.
But it was funny because it says that a lot of people kind of get these birthday blues, referring to that feeling of sadness, anxiety or apathy that surrounds your birthday. People who have birthday depressions often spend their birthdays with a low sense of energy and feel gloomy, and they often focus on the past. And something else that they were talking about, which I thought was very interesting, was this fear of like people not texting them.
Oh wow.
Or seeing other people's birthday posts on Instagram and then feeling really bad about themselves that they weren't doing as much or making a big deal out of it.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I think maybe it's like the build up of something that it seems to be so culturally relevant and important that if you don't do it well, then it's a bit of disappointment for yourself and your friends. That's I think, and that's why I was saying like when you get older. Because when you have for example, also we have a really close circle of friends. We always, every year we plan something. And obviously you don't want to let down your friends, but it's something, so you want to create something that you like it. Also, you want them to like it. And sometimes it can be a bit of a pressure. It's like, oh, I need to choose like maybe like the right restaurant. What if this activity is not? And I think like it could be both ways. Sometimes it's like, fuck it, I want to do whatever. Like for us that we know each other for a really long time, it happens like, whatever, I booked this, it's going to be fun, we're going to dance, whatever.
Exactly.
But in some years, it could be a bit more like, oh, I want like something cooler. This doesn't feel right. So it does create like a lot of extra stress that maybe we don't need.
Yeah, it's true. And I think it's a little bit difficult. I'm like, it's so difficult to be a Sagittarius. But your birthday is so close to Christmas. My birthday's just going into that party season. You know, late November, mid-December. It's like, it can add a bit of an extra element of stress, I believe, than if you're like a June baby, for example. Because I think there is that element of cost around birthdays. And that's something that I've definitely been checking out of a little bit, because I remember I did one birthday a couple of years ago and I swear to God I paid like 500 quid for a deposit.
Whoa.
And I was like, why? But it's just you feel that pressure of like you need to do something. What about this feeling of like everybody needing to have a good time? What do you feel about that? Do you feel that?
I have felt that, definitely. I think I have felt that because I mean you're the host, so in a way everything falls on you. But I think when you see it from the other side, I don't think people are really thinking about that, unless you're making them fly to a different country for your birthday. Maybe it's a bit of like, oh my god, wow, but they're just coming for you because they like you, they love you, whatever, so they just want to be there for you. So I don't think like people are really being that judgmental about like, oh, this was the best restaurant ever or not. I think that pressure is very like, from our perspective, I don't think people normally, especially if they're your friend or family, they will really be that much. I think it's more in our heads than in others' heads, you know, like, and if people, they're not having a really the best, I mean, unless people are having a bad time,
True.
that's different.
True,
but if
true.
it's just like a chill birthday, not the most fun one, but whatever, it's just a birthday, you know, I don't think people are judging that much in a way.
What about asking people to spend money for your birthday?
Yeah, that's like a thing.
That's something I think I struggle with a little bit.
I agree. Like, for example, like in my last birthday that we went to like this
Bingo
thingy.
Hi bingo something.
I was thinking like, wow, okay, this is gonna be, and I think that's why also I host a party then after of mine, because I was feeling like, okay, I'm asking people. Obviously, I think the activity would be fun, so no one will feel like they're wasting money. They will feel like, oh, it's a fun activity, and none of us have done it, so it's kind of like, oh, it's a first time thing, so that's cute. And then I was like, okay, but we cannot go to a restaurant after because I would be asking people to pay again a lot.
It's difficult.
So I
isn't
was
it?
okay. Let's bring everyone home and let's do something at home, because I think it balances it out. Because it's that feeling like you are asking a lot from people, and also like those people probably are giving you gifts as well.
Yeah.
So when you put it all together, it's a lot of money
Yeah.
they're spending on you.
That's
When I get a bit of that pressure. People may feel like, oh, I want them to have a good time.
I
blah,
feel
blah.
that as well, because I also feel like, so for example, like I'm gonna be turning 35 in November.
Oh God.
Isn't that mental?
Oh God.
Actually, I have to say that that's one of my scary ages.
Really?
I know you're already there.
Yeah, I'm really.
Do you not? What's your scary age?
I think 39. 39 is gonna
Okay.
be awful.
I'm gonna
Awful.
avoid you.
That
gonna
year,
avoid
we're not
you.
gonna be filming any episodes.
I just feel like, oh, 35. Like,
I think it's better than it sounds, you know.
okay.
It's honestly, I felt like really nothing happens. It's like,
No, you're right.
Yeah.
But I feel, do you know what it is? I think it's that Sex and the City episode. You know, when they all don't turn up for Carrie's birthday,
oh Lord.
and she's like,
Oh,
35,
Oh, yeah.
fuck, I'm
Oh, yeah,
old.
it's
That
true,
one,
it's
you know, they all
true.
get
Yeah,
stuck.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I remember being 17
Oh
and being
my
like,
God.
yeah, I mean, fucking hell. Like,
And now
that.
you're there. I'm gonna go to
I'm
your
like-
birthday this year just to bother you. Gonna get later, be like, I don't even want to make you laugh. And
But
be
I like low key want to
Mm-hmm.
do like a trip for it, but I
Yeah.
don't know. One reason why I love birthdays is I really love to like create memories and
Yeah.
celebrate
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
moments,
yeah,
because
yeah.
otherwise it's like,
That's probably the
we do
most,
have a
yeah.
friendship group that we all do a lot of different things together, but it's like if you're not marking those special moments like Easter, Christmas,
What's the point kind of thing,
yeah,
right?
and I feel like, especially for us, because I mean, not in my case obviously, but most of our group is like from a different country,
Yeah.
so I think we become the chosen family.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I think it's
I
really
agree.
important for us that we do like an Easter thing, a
To
Christmas
make- to
thing.
make
We
the
all
F live
exactly
off.
all
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
birthdays,
yeah.
because it's like family.
I think this change depends of maybe like what type of group of friends you have. I guess like if you have a really close, tight group of friends or family, maybe this is easier, because kind of like if we plan a birthday trip, probably everyone will be so excited about it. No one
Yeah.
will feel like a pressure. If
Yeah.
no one can come, they will say, like, I can come because of reason, and there
Yeah.
will be no problem. But I
Yeah.
guess if you don't have like this type of like really close group, it could be awkward, because it'd be
True.
like, oh no, if I say no, maybe the person will get pissed, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Which I think if you have a lot of freedom to say if you can or not, it will be fine. Like, well, okay, next time. You know, I don't know
Yeah.
if that's also a bit. And also, I don't know, that's why if you have a close group, you want to make sure to celebrate your birthdays, because it's opportunity to make like
Yeah.
like memories.
Totally.
But then if you have only like two regular friends, maybe it's like,
Yeah.
why would I even bother?
What about birthdays in Venezuela? What are your like family memories of
Okay.
your birthdays? Did your mom and your
Honestly,
dad always make a big
yeah.
thing of you and
Yeah.
Ali's birthdays?
Yeah, I think like in Venezuela, I mean, I guess most of Latin American countries, we are into parties a lot.
Of course.
Like we like to celebrate everything, you know. It's always like a big thing.
Yeah.
Like
Love it.
like everything is so extra. Everything has to be, you know, you need to throw everything out of the window. It has to be like a whole thing.
I honestly swear I say this all the time. I was meant to be born Latina.
I think you will love the
I
fucking
swear to
birthday
God,
there,
I'm literally like, yes,
Yeah,
I love
that's how
that.
you do it. You know, like when you are like younger, you get these big family parties where there's a lot of balloons. There's like a arch made of balloons, and you have a clown coming in, and you have music, and it's like
Wowsies.
alcohol for the old people. You know,
Yeah.
it's like a huge party. And I think I have so many nice memories with my family, and I have so many nice memories with my grandparents, with my uncles, with my cousins later. And obviously, as you get older, as the family got older, we were like making it a bit smaller, but it's still like, even like, I don't know, it was like my grandma's birthday on a Wednesday, so we went, all the family went on a Wednesday. We had a cake, we have sweets, we have a bit of wine, we have like something, and we celebrated and we spent time together. So even like even maybe when there was not a lot of time, there was never left like, and I think like it was like a sacrilege, like not celebrate a birthday. It would be like, so if it's someone's birthday, you need to be there. In Venezuela overall, especially when you're younger, like even like in your teen years, like you celebrate that. You don't let, I think birthdays are like a really big thing. I don't remember any of my friends not celebrating their birthday, you know, like maybe some of them were less like party vibes with it, but I think it's I think culturally,
Do you have like, obviously like a quinceañera is like, is that Latin America in general, or is that more
it's
Mexican?
Like a Mexican. So we have quinceañera. So my quinceañera is very Mexican.
Yeah.
We do have like quinceañera as well, which is like a huge party for girls. It's like the dress.
Okay.
You have a guy that it's another kid dressed like a, you know, with a suit.
Okay.
They take you, and it's like and then like your parent, they come with like a shoe, and they put your feet on the shoe. It's like a fairy tale kind of, it's a lot.
Is there a boy version of this?
There's no I wouldn't say there's a boy version. Some they do like a party, but it's for girls mainly. It's very like dream fantasy princess, which is a bit weird if you think too much about it.
That's a bit of a whole thing.
Very intense. And there's kind of like, there's like a big dance in the middle with a waltz and blah blah blah. It's a lot. Like a lot of girls, they spend like months like preparing for this moment. It's like a big thing in your life.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because in Judaism, obviously, there's the bat mitzvah, the bar mitzvah, the same thing at 15. I think in lots of different cultures around the world, there's this kind of, but I don't know if that's more about like the birthday or more about like the milestone. Obviously in the UK, it will be 18. I believe in the States, it would be more 21 because you can like drink at 21, right? In the States, you can like drink
so
here
you
at
don't
18.
have here anything at 15 or 16 or...
No. I mean, 16 I think is quite a big deal.
Yeah.
But I think 18, I had like a really big party for my 18th.
Okay,
because
that
that's
makes
when
sense.
you're an adult.
Yeah. Which makes sense. I don't know why we do the 15. It's a bit creepy, I have to say.
It's
but
quite
there you go.
young, isn't it? But it's just a tradition. Have you ever had a birthday where you thought, I fucking wish I didn't do anything for that birthday? That was awful. Sorry to bring the negativity, but just to give like a sort of reverse perspective, because I feel like we're just like, birthdays are amazing. Tell me about your worst birthday moment. It can be somebody else's birthday as well.
I don't know actually. I think I had pretty nice birthdays overall. I'm trying to think now if there's something really bad. Maybe because we liked it so much, so we're living in our bubble. Like
I will say recently, I've felt quite kind of going back to what Emma said. I really do relate to that. Not enjoying it because I'm worried about everyone else having a good time. That's why I don't like to, even though I like the vibe, like when you did it, but I don't like to host people here because then I'm even more worried about them having, because they're like, is that your house? Or you feel like you really need to. I love hosting people in general, but not on the birthday because it's just like I can't relax. Like I remember I did that a couple of years ago and I was like, I've been so stressed recently at my birthdays. Do you remember?
Yeah. It's true.
Like I'm literally like so anxious. I don't know what that is.
It does make you, I think it has this layer of stress because I feel like, I mean, obviously, like people are making time for you. I think the thing about birthdays that it's quite interesting is how birthdays, they can be very like self-centered. And it's kind of like you're asking people to make time for you to celebrate that you're alive, basically. And it's kind of like, do we need to celebrate today that you're alive? That's the question.
But you do it for other people, you know? Right?
Yeah, exactly. But if you go to the root of birthdays, I mean, I love them. I think we should celebrate that we're alive. Why not?
True.
But it is a bit like, okay, and asking you, and you asking me as well, of course, you say like, to make time of my life, of my plans, and everything, to celebrate you. But then you're celebrating someone else's life that you love, so it should be fine as well, right? That's why I think that I don't know why some people feel so uncomfortable about them.
I think it's a mix of things. I think definitely like, and I think also, you know, that fear of aging is real. And it's literally a day that you're marking, like I'm X, you know, I'm that age, and it's really focused about that. But I do think that I don't know. I'm always like, not to be like cringe, but it's always like, what's the alternative then? Because if
Yeah.
you're not getting older, then you're dying. Because
Exactly,
we're not
yeah,
reverse
yeah,
aging
yeah.
yet.
Yeah,
Vitamin C
yeah.
serum can only do so much. So it's like, if you're not, you might as well celebrate it, right? Because it's like you're
Yeah.
getting older, but
No,
then that's an attitude.
I remember like my grandma, she used to have a saying related to that, kind of like, because she didn't care, she didn't even care ever about like getting older, because she's always say something like, it just means that I'm still alive. So every single year that it passing by means that I'm still alive. So I'm happy that it's counting. So why I need to like make a deal with my age, or let me avoid my birthdays? Like, no, I'm alive. So, you know, only people that are alive that keep having birthdays. So
Totally.
so that was kind of what she was saying always,
What
which is
star
very
sign was your
interesting.
grandma?
She was Libra.
Okay, you're always surrounded by
Yeah,
Libras.
so
always.
much. She wasn't precisely like the center of attention for her birthday. She was very quiet, but also it's a grandma from a different generation.
Yeah.
So I think it's a different thing. But she didn't have any problem. But also this make me think about like our circle of people. And now that I think about it, I think a lot of people that we know, they don't like birthdays.
Maybe.
So this
I
is
think
actually like
both of our boyfriends might get quite stressed.
they're not a lot. They're not. It's kind of like they love the feeling of it, I guess, but not the
Yeah.
build up.
Yes, I think
You know?
so. I feel,
Yeah.
I know, definitely not to like speak for my boyfriend, but I know that he gets really worked up about
Yeah.
his birthday.
But then he has a great time.
And he
on
has
the
a great
birthday.
time. He
Yeah.
really loves it. Loves
think
like doing
mine is
like
the
the
same.
party celebration. But I
Yeah.
think it causes him a lot of aggro,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
making the decision,
Yeah.
all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
I
really
agree.
thoughtful about
Yeah.
like not wanting people to spend too much money. Whereas I think I'm like, sorry,
Up-
it's my day. Sorry, I'm literally
You spend what you have to
like,
spend.
whatever.
I understand. It can be like a stress that no one needs
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, I guess so.
I wonder if it's a star sign related as well.
I wonder, because I believe most Saggies that I know,
They
do.
like a bird. Yeah, actually.
I think
yeah.
so.
I think Leos, they like to be celebrated because
Yeah,
they're
Leos.
Leos.
Leos will always do something.
They will do something.
Aries, hit or miss, you know.
Hit or miss.
You know, actually, someone who hates
Mm-hmm.
their birthday is my mum. I've never known anyone Aquarius,
Aquarius,
but quite
yeah.
in the
Yeah, I
head,
think
all
Aquarius,
of that stuff.
Pisces, like Cancer.
I
like,
think so.
Those signs, they don't really
But
love
my
it.
mum, I think definitely
Yeah.
this gives it a name, and it's birthday depression. I've never met anyone more moody on their birthdays,
That's
but she's
so-
always been like that, even
that-
when she was younger.
that's so
she hates her
interesting.
birthday, and I just can't relate to that.
That's so weird. I guess it's how you see it, right? I mean, definitely you can see it as like a reminder of like, I think you may get very reflective on your birthday.
Yeah.
And maybe if you didn't have a great year or not the year that you expected to have, maybe it could be a really like blue moment. It's like, oh my God, it's been a year since, you know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm feeling this and that, didn't go that well, blah, blah, blah. So I guess that might affect that. I think maybe the space you are in your life, it may
True.
affect as well how much you can
Yeah.
enjoy your birthday. And if you think it's like, maybe, oh my God, this year was shit, and I'm celebrating my birthday. It's like, well, I'm celebrating or whatever. I don't know.
That's interesting,
This is a good
because I feel
decision
like,
to make.
you know, people often say like, oh, I'm just not where I thought I'd be at 34, 35
Ooh, yeah,
or
that's a good
whatever.
one.
But my argument would be like, but we never are. Do
We
you know
never
what
are
I
what
mean?
we
Like
expect
when
to
you
be,
look
yeah.
at yourself at 17 and you think, what I'm pretty sure you thought differently to
Yeah,
be,
of
do you know what I
course.
mean?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
life
yeah.
needs to always evolve. And
Yeah.
I do think this is a mindset thing, because
Yeah.
there's always going to be something that goes wrong in your year.
Yeah, of
Always.
course.
Someone's
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
pass
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
You're going to do something wrong at work or something. But then there's a whole bunch of things that will go right as
Yeah,
well.
agree.
Like maybe you'll meet the love of your life. Maybe you'll get a dog. Like
Yeah.
whatever.
Maybe you have a lot of good moments to
Exactly.
to
So it's
celebrate
like,
it, to cherish.
because it's a life and it's a year.
Yeah.
So
I wonder like how this changed for like parents, for example, because I think like when you have kids, then you create these big celebrations for your kids because you don't want them to feel unloved, right?
true.
So I guess if you like them or not, then you are bound for years of your fucking life to celebrate birthdays,
Yeah.
which is even worse because for kids it's more work.
Do you know one thing
probably.
that I do hate about birthdays is I really hate opening presents in front of people.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, it's true.
I I was just thinking about that because I know that some kids can like burst out crying when they get their presents.
I think it happened to your niece, right?
She didn't burst out crying, but she was very self-conscious.
Oh yeah, what an interesting thing.
So we were literally like, just one little thing, let her enjoy the thing, and then let her enjoy the next thing.
Lol.
Because I think, we probably don't have time to cover it in this episode, but the whole commercialization of, we haven't really spoken about that, about presents.
Presents, a whole other thing.
Because I think I'm not like, I don't care about physical things. I do, but I can get I've always been like that, really awkward when receiving a gift. I think I'm the worst.
I think you are.
I'm so awkward. I don't know what to do with my face. Everyone's looking at me. I'm always like, I always put the present aside for later.
She always runs away. And if she's at home, she's like, thank you, runs away. It's like, okay.
And everyone's like, can you open the present? Because people like to see you opening the present. I understand that. Can't think of anything worse.
You know what?
Literally.
That actually came into my mind recently. I think it was in your last birthday or something that we had this conversation, because I never thought about like maybe people want to see you opening the present, because maybe I don't know. So I don't maybe not care that much. I want to give the gift, and then you tell me later if I can or not. I never went there. But then I was like, oh yeah, that's a good point. I think now I'm more self-conscious about it, because then obviously when you open the present, then you need to. What if you don't like it that much? Or what if you really like it, but then you want to show it, and then it becomes fake?
Exactly.
It's like, oh my God. It's like, how much can you make it the other person to feel like you love them? You know, it can be a
That's
bit
why I really like to open it in like the privacy of my own home, alone.
And then you get like 2 days later a message from Claire like, thank you so much, love. That was really thoughtful. That little thing really la la la.
I don't know. I think that's something like, and I do think that. I think if I had to choose like between like presents or everyone being together, I know it sounds really cringe, but I'd probably choose everyone being together, because my love language is quality time. Yeah, so I really like.
You're not really into like objects that much.
No.
Anyway. This could be sensitive, but how do you think in this economy, in this time of the world we are, 2025, whatever we live, everywhere is a bit complicated now. How much do you think is the minimum of a birthday gift?
Really think it depends, but I don't know. I really think it depends on your own personal situation. Like,
of course, as well,
if you're out of work, maybe like £5. Even 10. I think it depends on what you feel able to give. And I feel like it also depends on the closeness to that person, because it's true. Sometimes I'm included in presents for people that I have literally no emotional attachment to. I know it's savage, but it's I'm not going to give 50 when I will give 50 to you, for example.
So there is like, in those cases you are like,
it sounds bad, but it's like, true, I'll give like a tenner,
which
because
fine.
How about you? What do you think?
I feel like I don't know, £20 can be a sensitive number.
Okay.
But I feel like it depends. If it's a group gift, it's easier. Because everyone gives £20. It's fine. You're gonna get like a nice amount if it's a good group of people. But even though I think like if you are, I have to say, I think I'm a really good giving like birthday gifts, because I think I really like to spend time on that because I like it. So I try to maybe see what the person like, maybe the person needs. And like if you really research and look for it, you can find things that are not £100 and it's still good, you can just like make it work if you really look for alternative stores, if you go to little places, if you walk a bit more. If you research more on the internet, it just needs a bit more time. So I think sometimes with £20 you can get like something really great, you know, and that's like as well. But I do think like I feel a bit of like, if I had like really a lot of money, I think I would go like crazy gifts to my friends, to my close friends. I think I would go mental.
I know what you mean, but
let's fly to Japan. It's on me.
Exactly.
That level of money, which we're working on.
But I think Sajis are very generous as well. It's like we love to treat people and all of that stuff. So no, I really get that.
But for me, birthdays gifts are really important.
You're a really good gift giver though. You're very thoughtful.
I really like to spend time on that. So
really cute.
You're lucky if you're my friend.
So just to wrap up this topic, I wanted to leave you guys with some tips to overcome the birthday blues.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So first of all would be to shift your mindset. So focus on the positive, ditch the pressure, reframe aging, plan a low-key celebration. So if big parties stress you out, opt for something intimate, which is kind of what Emma was saying, something a bit smaller.
True.
Connect with loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just go for like a coffee or chat if you're feeling lonely, which really broke my heart, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Because
You can do individually as well.
Yeah,
We didn't
it's
talk about that
true.
as well, but
Very,
you can
very
do
true.
individually. It's
do
fine.
something for others. It's actually quite nice. You can volunteer or you could help out and fulfill someone else's, like, you know.
I heard about that before. People doing their birthdays like
quite nice,
charity
right?
stuff. Yeah, that's
Very,
interesting.
very cute.
Very cute.
Treat yourself. So you could treat yourself to like a spa day, take yourself out to your favorite restaurant. Skip social media, kind of going back to what we were talking about this feeling of comparison.
Pressure, like, things.
And then also make new birthday traditions. So if you don't like traditional
I love that.
birthdays, you can, like do a yearly trip. You could do a self-reflection ritual, or you could do a personal reset day.
Yeah.
So many
You can
options
do like a birthday
for you.
hike, for example. You can
Exactly.
change it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other day, I think we're not forced to do anything.
No, we're not.
Like, whatever makes you happy, I just do think we should celebrate it
Yeah.
in some capacity, whatever
Totally.
makes you feel good. Because,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, I think we need to be grateful to be here. Because we
Totally.
don't know how long it will be.
Grateful
So
to be alive.
grateful to be alive.
Well, thank you so much for
Yes, well,
sharing this
thank you, love.
topic.
I really
love.
enjoyed this topic.
Thank
It was
you
really
to everybody
fun.
who was watching
And
and,
my birthday's in
listening.
December, so, you know,
Is
save me
it?
your coins. I want a gift.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next week.
Bye-bye. See you guys.